So we've got a brand new Evo, but first, let's see who our Prem team of the season is. More than likely Bruno, Striker. Oh, okay. I mean, Chris Wood, probably as good as, to be honest, but we have got just a Gimmick. This is going to be a brand new CDM. Lovely evolution, and hopefully we do get the Japanese legend, which is not going to happen because obviously he is not a hero. So we take Mullen, 2 strikers in 2 team of the seasons, but the evolution in itself is coming in quite cheap, which is always nice to see. We're just going through the motions now, really picking off evolutions, picking off daily content, and that's really all we've got until we get into shapeshifters. But as we see as we go further down, it is going to take us to a 94. 92 rated is the max. We need to be a CDM, 10 playstyles, 3 playstyle pluses. That is the only requirements that you've got for it. Hone the skills of a clever playmaker in this Evo, helping a CDM embody their unique playstyle, prove your elusive play is more than just a gimmick. So if you're looking for coins, check in the description for El Dorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with El Dorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. So then obviously we look at it. We've got a few different options we can go with. If we're looking at kind of playstyle pluses, we are looking at somebody without any. Chouameni is always a great shout because then we can see. So we end up with, all 3 in 1. Wow. So I think judging from that, we get the pinged pass. I want to say it goes from right to left. So we get pinged pass, tiki-taka, then anticipate. We can obviously check this out, but we get all 3 in a row. I mean, as playstyle pluses go, they could be worse. They're not bad at all. So if we've got 2, that doesn't work because he's got the other ones. So we would end up with pinged pass first. Okay, so yeah, that's right. Is that right? Yeah. So pinged pass first. Then I'm assuming we get the technical. So if we go with Valverde, pinged pass, yeah, so if you want the anticipate, you need no playstyle pluses. If you want the passing, then obviously it's pinged pass, then tiki-taka. Now, in terms of the upgrade in itself, you could go, like if we look at a Havertz, for instance, we're going to get a solid stats across the board. So we're going to get 86 on the shooting, it's fine. CDM's not really proven there. 94 passing, good. 90 jumping, 89 pace, it's good enough. 94 on the passing, 91 dribbling, 90 stamina. 4-star skiller. Have we got any weak foot upgrade? Weak foot's going up to 5. That's nice. 92 defending. Wide half plus. Deep line playmaker plus. Strength to 90. Aggression the same. And a holding plus. Stats wise, we're about as standard. It's nothing too crazy. Like it's a decent upgrade to say the least, but it's not completely game changing, which is fair enough. Like, I don't expect them to. Someone like Tonali could work really well with this. Pinged pass is a fantastic one. So taking him up to the 94 wouldn't be the worst shout in the world. So let's have a look at foot.gg and see what's the trend in there, because obviously everybody's got different ones. We've got Billing coming in as number 1. We've obviously got the press proven. We've obviously got the bruiser, the incisive. Mainu for his road to the final, which is good, 92 rated. Then if we go in, we've got Marquisio, Larson, De Jong. De Jong's going to always be fantastic, especially because there's no passing-orientated guides, so requirements. We then have Rodri. Does get a bit of a pace increase, which is nice. Obviously, it's a little bit lower still, so we're only going to get a max of 7 pace on the board anyway. Bit of Cass up to 94. Trent's obviously following himself up there as well. I'd say it's one of them ones that I do think you're just taking somebody up a little bit of a level. Make sure that the playstyle pluses are good. To be honest, even if the player doesn't have any playstyle pluses, the 3 that you get given are not the worst. Ping pass is decent for the passing. Anticipate's fantastic. And then you obviously get the tiki-taka. Again, it could be what? It could be long ball throw. It could be relentless, to be honest. With the amount of stamina that most of these have, could be relentless. So I don't know if I'd quite agree that Billing would be my number one shout on this. I mean, he's definitely a decent option, but I would personally be looking at just somebody that's already in my club more so than anything. I don't think it'd be necessarily a meta-orientated one. Like, De Jong's obviously going to have a great example here. If we go through the eligible players, it obviously goes through the scoring. This is the kind of difference when you go from kind of footbin to foot.gg, is you've got the meta score. Even then, if we take that off, you're still almost thinking that that's going to be the better option. Like, we got obviously Carlos Alberto, still a fantastic option. Throw a pinged pass on him. It's not a bad card to go with. Like, the upgrade will be fantastic, and naturally you've got to assess which one's going to be the best, because we could use them on this one, or there could be one in a week's time, in a month's time, that's way better that we could try. So you have got to assess, do you actually want to play with the card, or is it just somebody that's going to go in the team at some point? So definitely looking and seeing which one's going to be your favourite. How do I get this off again? Sort by that. So then we have the likes of Caicedo, a Kimmich. I mean, you're going through the pinged pass for him. He has obviously got another version, but I mean, it's not the worst in the world if you want to upgrade him from here. Trent's solid, but I mean, he's not my personal fan favourite. We then have Makalele, that's not a bad card. Gray's a great card, but he does have the 96 out as well. Marquisio, always decent, would be very passing orientated. So again, whether you'd wait for a defensive side for him, could be the option there. Matthias, obviously, is always great, but there is a lot of good centre mids now. It's a lot of 96s, so this, I think, is why the actual evolution doesn't look as crazy, because we've got so many 96s. For the UCL, the UEL, the UECL, whatever it is, you've got so many of the midfield that are all 96, pretty much all of them 5/5, all of them triple play star plus, and most of them not even that expensive. So it kind of puts that little bit of a downward spiral on this. And really, when we look at the likes of Valverde, he's got a team of the season. De Jong's obviously always got a great shout. Rodri as well. But there's going to be better evos for them. They are more than likely going to get into the shapeshifters, into the footies. So I would use this evolution personally as more of a stepping stone. You could potentially go with your Patricks if you've been waiting out. Then that's not a bad option. Tonali, like you see on my end, is going to be a great one from the Become a Hero, but again, I didn't utilize him in the full capacity of that evolution, so not everybody is going to be in that point. I didn't put him into the icon, so he's already a one step behind what a lot of people might have already done for them. So in terms of what we're kind of going with here, I would definitely be looking more as a stepping stone. I wouldn't be putting all my eggs in this basket. It's 25,000, so at the very, very minimum, you're not necessarily utilizing too many coins for this. It is a very standard one, if I'm being kind of brutal with it. If I do have a look at Footbin, I don't know if we'll have the popular. The popular ones there are just not there at the moment, so we will kind of have a look through that as well. Footbin's always great, but it comes out a little bit later than when the video will, so check Footbin as well. Popular players are always nice to check across the board and see which ones everybody's kind of looking towards. But that's going to be it for everything today. Let me know down below. 25,000 coins or 100 points. It's not that expensive. You could potentially get this one done. Easy. Peace.